was built to last when the limbs are weaving. I could change the past, I'm achieving. Got my foot on the gas, never stop competing. If you break my glass, then this life's gonna end.
I wanna be the best in the game, invest in my name. Check no restraints, I'm obsessed with the pain. I ingest, I retain, assess and I change. Possessed by the thought I'll be free one day from society's restraints. Money, clout and fame, mud, disease, a plague. We all love to hate, have to play the game, have to make a name. All our insecurities.
So everyone, back at SR, and what can I say? It's actually been a while since I've been in to see my brother's GTR. As you guys saw, last time I was here, the car had just come out of the paint shop, and basically it was pretty much an empty shell. But now seeing the car, there's so much that's been done to it already. Steve's been working away with getting some of the wiring and stuff done. This car's not in a rush to get done. I know on YouTube and stuff, you see a lot of people just rushing to get their builds done, and there's such a quick turnaround with them. This car's a little bit of a slower process because, you know, the way Steve's working on it, the attention to detail he's trying to put in towards everything is just, it's just taking everything to the next level. It's the best way to put it. And obviously, he's a busy man. You can see all the other cars he's working on. There's so much going on over here. The 33, there's a few updates. There's a few things that my brother and Steve are trying to figure out in regards to getting the M4 DCT gearbox to work with the RB26. It's not so much as getting it to work with the actual car, but more so getting it to work with the drivetrain of the four-wheel drive and stuff. So that's kind of the next thing that they're looking at sorting out. That's kind of a bit of a hiccup. Oh man, it's so nice.
That's best colour 33.
What's
that one?
What's that joke?
Yeah, Nismo. Both your paid officers and Nissan on it.
At the moment, the way things are going about, and it's probably going to be that the transmission tunnel, everything's going to be set up for the DCT, and then either he runs the car on rear-wheel drive only, or he puts a manual gearbox in for now, and then looks at putting the DCT in later on. I am in favour of putting the car into rear-wheel drive only and putting the DCT in for now, and then working out what it takes to make the car four-wheel drive later on. I just feel like it makes a bit more sense than having to constantly chop and change gearboxes. But you know what? Steve will know what he's doing anyway. Everyone here knows what they're doing. And my gosh, you know what? Just look at the car at this point of view. It just looks beautiful. I love seeing projects like this where, you know, you can kind of just appreciate all the little attention to detail points. You know, hopefully you all know that my brother, he was so lucky and prepared that he got most of these bits brand new. So this is brand new covers, brand new washer bottle, and I think that's a coolant bottle. But yeah, these are all brand new. This is like through SR Auto Source, which are these little billet aluminium, these radiator mounts, which look really nice. The Koyo rads in. I'm waiting for my radiator to come through soon. This isn't my brother's, this is actually one of our friends, but it's in the workshop and I think he's just put it in just for the look of things. Other cool little updates is Steve has managed to figure out how to make the stance parts, air cups work with the Olins. So that's really, really good news. That is going to allow the car to be a lot more drivable in the UK. And if you're coming up to a bump or anything like that, it'll just allow the car to just lift up that perfect amount to get over. So you don't need to ever worry about scratching the underneath, which is kind of a... when you have a car like this and it's lowered and stuff, it can be a bit of an issue. Looking at everything on this car, obviously everything's padded up around whenever they're going to be jumping in and out of the car. But you can just see the bare guts of the Skyline. This is actually the subframe for the car. There's a steering rack and stuff as well. So this is the front subframe, and everything's basically been restored, looking pretty much epically brand new. But this is all vapor blasted, I think, so it's just been brought back to a brand new condition, which is kind of what you want to see. Obviously some of the arms and stuff have all been changed around. I'm gonna open up the door a little bit. I feel so nervous doing all this, but that's the sound deadening all been done as well. And I'm pretty sure these are basically my brother's parts as well. I'm pretty sure that's a brand new air conditioning pump that he found And yeah, so it's kind of nice seeing all these bits and pieces for his car all here. I just think this looks amazing. I'm so proud of my brother going through with getting the green done. I want to close that up. You know what? I still remember when my brother first mentioned that he wanted to make it green. I thought, okay, it's going to look kind of cool. But there was a lot of people that weren't sure about it. Steve was actually one of them. He was like, oh, you sure you want to do all of this work and make it green? But everyone that sees this car in person says that is an amazing color. And you know what? When the interior is going to be done, obviously my brother's going for that GT look and stuff. It's going to really look the part. You know, you don't really get to see the Skyline boot looking like this at all. I don't think they even come with any form of sound editing in the rear. So yeah, that's going to be helping keeping some noises down. With the sound editing, yes, it adds weight, but it doesn't really add that much weight compared to the benefit of having it where the car's just going to sound really nice and insulated. And when you've got so much going into this car, you know, you want it to feel a little bit solid and put together, which, you know, sound editing does help with. But yeah, it's super exciting stuff. Look at that as a viewpoint just there. You know, it just looks so cool seeing all these parts put together now. My 32, I'm going to need to take bumper off soon, so it'll kind of look a little bit like this when I'm changing the radiator and stuff, but it won't be this bare where you get to see all of the car. It's motivating me to get on with working on the E30, but with everything I'm doing nowadays, it's so hard to put time aside to just get things done. So, and this is going to be exciting for me. You know, it's always nice to get that little bit of a kick up the butt to get things going. I can't wait to see this car outside. There's some of Mark's bumper and side fenders and stuff like that.
You are right, it's not high at all, is it? And you can just get another car underneath.
Oh, wow. It's the colour as well. Like, it just pops so nicely.
All of it.
Wow.
Like, there's not an angle that I can't see painted. Polished.
Mirrored on the back. That's sick. That, and this is one of the 32s that Steve is building. Looking really nice and clean. Guys, you know, I feel like I need to sometimes bring the torch with me. Oh, look at the interior on this. That looks epic. And look at the way the cage has been made to fit around everything. Ooh, this looks good. I do find one thing that's really nice is this is Steve's original workshop. This is where me and my brother first came, checked everything out. And this is where the GTR is going to get rebuilt again as well. So it's kind of nice that it's getting built in the original shop. Kind of a nice little story about everything. You know what? I have to also give a lot of credit to Toby at SR Auto Source. You know what? He has been killing it with all the parts that he's been able to get. He's helping me out with getting some parts for my 32. And obviously he's helped my brother out with loads of parts for his 33. My brother has gotten more of his parts from a long time ago, but still any of the new stuff that he needs to get, these guys, they're always there to help. And I can't recommend them enough, really, because Toby's been able to get some stuff done for the Skyline scene that is awesome. So, you know, it's good to see, like, for example, little clips and stuff like that you need for Skylines that you just can't get anymore. They're getting them remade and remanufactured and stuff. So it's awesome to see all of that happening. So yeah, good job, Toby. Good job. But yeah, it's always an amazing time here at SR. You know, catching up with the guys, catching up with all the car builds going on, and seeing some of the crazy things some people are getting done to their GTRs. Or just Skylines in general. It's just, yeah, there's a lot going on. But you know what? It's one of those things where when you got the money and you got the know-how, you can get some seriously awesome builds. But we're going to leave it there for this video. If there's anything you want to know in more detail with regards to the 33 build, please leave it in the comments. If you've got any ideas for what my brother can look into to make the gearbox work with his 33, please also hit us up. But yeah, for now everyone, I will look forward to seeing you all in the next video, where I don't actually know what it's going to be with the 33 next. Probably another nice little update like this. And yeah, catch you all later. Peace out. Bye.